legendary American hero, NASA's Katherine Johnson, whose incredible contributions were depicted in the movie Hidden Figures. Come on up and join us, Kelton Alexander.
All right, good evening, everybody. It is our pleasure to be here, and I have a special guest with me before I get started. How many of you have heard of the holiday Juneteenth? Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So you can thank this woman to my right for it becoming a federal paid holiday. Because for the past 35 years, this woman has been giving a celebration at the Nisha Park in Pomona. I don't know if you've ever been there, but it's a very well-attended event. And then for the past 24 years, she's been giving an event at the Ontario Doubletree Hotel on Martin Luther King Day. So I'm proud to have as my escort today one of our hidden pioneers, Dr. Trudy Coleman. Thank you. I have to be careful of my time because, I like to talk. So I'd like to say hello, everybody. My name is Kelton Alexander, and I went to high school at John W. North in Riverside. And in the late 1980s, I made a name for myself as a West Coast hip-hop rap pioneer by the name of Special KMC. Our group was known as Byron Davis as the Fresh Crew spelled out with a K. And you can find me on YouTube right now if you go into search. And as a matter of fact, my music was being played at the University of Redlands radio station, as well as UC Riverside radio station. After I graduated high school, I served our country in the Air Force, where I was stationed right around here at Norton Air Force Base. And when I left the Air Force, my music ambitions were taking too long, so I joined the U.S. Marine Corps and relocated to North Carolina. But I'm here today as the senior advisor and the national community liaison on behalf of a team of me, which means team and family combined, called the Hidden Pioneers, led by my brother Bill, who was given the nickname CSI by the high school kids at the schools we go to. But that name is not based on the crime show. That acronym stands for Common Sense Intelligence, CSI. And so our team is continuing the legacy of our cousin, the iconic American hero, Katherine Johnson, who was an advocate for the betterment of girls in mathematics. And she was known as a human computer. And because of her mathematical calculations, she helped us get to the moon and back safely 50 years ago, as she worked for NASA for over 30 years. One day, a woman named Margot Shelby decided to write a book about her life that became a script for a movie called The Hidden Figures. Has anyone ever seen that movie? Good. So I have another question to ask you guys. Who is the greatest professional team in America? Now, some would say an NBA team, an NFL team, a Major League Baseball team, a National Hockey League team, or a military team, like the Navy SEALs, right? Well, think about this for a second. Which of any of those teams could get a 33,000-pound object to the moon and back safely? None, right? Let me share something with this young lady. If you want to be truly inspired, log on to nasa.gov for a live rocket launch. It's an amazing display of teamwork. On the subject of NASA, by our affiliation with NASA and other great organizations that respect the work of our cousin, we have a lot of life-changing resources that we will be sharing with the team that invited us here today. Now, Katherine was quoted a lot, and most of her words reflected her intellect, resilience, and understanding of life. But my favorite ones are, in math, you're either right or wrong. That's what I like about it. Girls are capable of doing everything that a boy is capable of doing. Sometimes they have more imagination than men. I was just excited to have a chance to work with smart people. I don't have an inferiority complex. Never have. I'm as good as anybody, but I'm no better. I like to learn. That's an art and a science. Now, Catherine still inspires us hidden pioneers today in the areas of transportation and STEAM technology that we bring in to the schools like this, or after schools, or after work, scholarship curriculums for the arts, to enhance our people about cell phones, also known as pocket computers, business art scholarships for the betterment of careers, businesses, ministries, and professions, by way of online and offline learning courses, as well as our transportation and technology high school tours and career fairs that we give. Now, everybody says we're the most inspiring people in the area, and of course, led by the legacy that we're continuing to build on by our cousin, but we also have about 8 Presidential Lifetime Gold Medal Achievement Award winners on our team. Most notably, our team leader, my brother CSI Bill, Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, R&B funk-based guitarist, player Bootsy Collins, and a 12-year-old celebrity spokesman journalist on our team. He's a mogul in the making, known as Jeremiah 1 and 5. So we are excited to support your goals to a mutual benefit. Now, my closing message for my cousin would be this, because if she were here in her spirit, I believe this is what she would say. Now, I know for a fact that some of you in this room have been told that you and your aspirations are not good enough. You don't have enough. You're not smart enough. You don't have what it takes. Well, here's what you need to know. To compete in society today, sweat is necessary. Catherine was never, ever comfortable with being just good enough. So you got to prepare yourself to make sure that no one can take what is yours, that comes from your mind and your heart. Because every day you should be achieving another level of wisdom, a different level of understanding, a different level of sacrifice. Catherine wants us to live our lives based on the way that we live long after our achievements, long after the records we set have fallen, long after our rings have tarnished. So whatever you got to do to make sure that you live your legacy every second of your life, do that. How will you be remembered? Why would you be remembered? More importantly, why wouldn't you fight for the greatest achievements ever in your life? Leave your mark. Thank you.
It's always nice to get some inspiring words. All right.